So today's video, as you can see by the title, I'm going to be talking about laser hair removal. Yes, it is a different procedure for women of color. Not necessarily a different procedure, but there's a lot of taboos, and for years, laser hair removal was actually not recommended for darker skinned women, not just black women, but I've heard a lot of Indian women having like adverse reactions to getting laser procedures, Latino women, just any woman with extra melanin is a problem.
What I do is I help women to be confident and to not criticise themselves when they don't have makeup on, especially mothers with children, because we have busy lives, so we don't always have the opportunity to take that 15 to 30 minutes in the morning to apply all the makeup on. So most of the time something's going to crop up where we need to run out the door with no makeup on. So it's just really to help you have that confidence that you're able to leave your house comfortably by just taking a few simple steps in your skincare routine at home.
I want to talk about things that maybe don't really get a lot of light in general from women of color. So for those of you guys that may have been considering it, you can get some tips and just some perspective, because I definitely have some tips. And I was curious because I too, like a lot of people, thought, isn't that bad for people of color? Like I thought laser was just a procedure that was like a no-no, like there's still so much taboo around it, right? They were like, girl, times have changed. We've got everything for everyone. The way that laser works is apparently the more coarse the hair is, the easier it is for the laser to detect, from my understanding. So areas like the bikini area, for people like me, I mean, that hair is really, really coarse, like really thick in diameter. It's actually more ideal for women of color because it's said to be it's easier for the laser to work. One thing that I did notice after the procedure got done, I did not get any ingrown hairs like I normally would after I shave or get a wax. The hair grew back, like it was almost like what it would look like after a week of not shaving, and then it slowly just fell off. And it was so weird because I'm like, oh, the hair is growing back, because you have to do your sessions every 6 weeks until the hair completely stops growing. Maybe like a week later, I got stubble, and then it just like fell off. And even right now, my last procedure was a week and a half ago. The hair was, you know, clean shaven before the procedure, and then it grew back, and then it all fell off. So it was just like, okay, you're not joining us for the other party after this? Okay, all right. So again, you have to get the procedure done every 6 weeks. So 6 weeks went by, and then 2 months went by. I was just busy. Like I just could not, we just weren't communicating, and I wasn't in there keeping up with my sessions. So I went back about, oh God, the first procedure was like 3 months ago. And girl, you know, Bush came back with full throttle. And it was basically like having to start over. Like you have to stay on top of your 6 months, okay? Or every 6 weeks, you have to do it, because that's how you get the most effectiveness out of it.
My name is Caroline Hooper, certified laser specialist trainer, and I'm also clinical director of a chain of clinics in Dublin. If you're a doctor, nurse, beautician, or somebody looking to get into the aesthetic industry, you should consider downloading your free training module on laser hair removal in the description below this video, which I've provided for you completely free. Welcome back to another tutorial, or if you're new, please subscribe.